Notes from the Underground is a novella by Fyodor Dostoevsky, first published in 1864. It is widely considered a foundational work of existentialism and a major influence on 20th century literature. The novel is a confession-style narrative from the perspective of an unnamed narrator, often referred to as the underground man. So, what makes this novel or this book so significant? So, let's take a look. The underground man is a retired civil servant living in St. Petersburg who has withdrawn from society. He is bitter, spiteful, contradictory, and deeply intelligent. He suffers from a form of hyper-consciousness, overanalyzing every thought and action, which leaves him paralyzed and unable to act. He is self-loathing, yet also believes himself to be intellectually superior to everyone else. His diary-like notes are a rant against both himself and the society he despises. Dostoevsky uses the underground man to argue that people are not just logical beings. They are driven by passions, desires, and even the desire for suffering. The famous line 2 times 2 equals 4 is a central metaphor. The underground man hates this absolute truth because it represents a deterministic stone wall that limits human freedom. He believes that a person would rather destroy everything to prove they are not just a piano key to be played by the laws of nature. The underground man's acute consciousness is both his curse and his defining feature. His intelligence and self-awareness prevent him from taking action, as he can see all the potential consequences and counter-arguments to any given choice. This leads to a state of perpetual inaction and misery. The novella is a powerful exploration of loneliness and social alienation. The underground man's self-imposed isolation is a result of his inability to connect with others, leading to a cycle of humiliation, spite, and self-hatred. In a strange twist, the underground man argues for the value of suffering. He believes that suffering is necessary for human consciousness and freedom, and that a utopian society without pain would be boring and ultimately meaningless. He even takes a kind of pleasure in his own suffering. So the book is divided into 2 parts. The first part, Underground, is the narrator's philosophical monologue. The second part, apropos of wet snow, details a few humiliating episodes from his past, providing concrete examples that illustrate the abstract theories from the first part. The book is often seen as a psychological portrait that anticipates psychoanalysis and a warning against the danger of intellectual arrogance and unchecked self-consciousness. It remains a deeply influential and unsettling work that challenges the reader to confront uncomfortable truths about human nature. So basically, this book, you have to read it twice to actually understand what the hell he has written so far, especially the part 1. You have to read it twice in a row to understand what exactly the author has put out. It's totally raw, unfiltered thoughts from the author. That is what this book is so special about, right? It's like the movie Fight Club, where the first time you see, you're not going to understand much of the movie at all. But when you watch it the second time, the immediate next day, you will know exactly why a particular dialogue was being spoken in the first place. It is similar to this. So you have to read this book twice to actually understand what is really happening and to understand the raw thoughts from the author that translate into words that has been given in this book. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next.